So, hello, I'm in the Java at JKIA Terminal 1. It's currently just about 4:30 in the morning. I have a 6:30 a.m. flight. So what is happening right now is that Mahindra has invited the team at CBBT, Carl's Big Drive, to check out the operations in India. So we're going to be there for most of this week. And I've decided I'm going to show you guys exactly what goes down when we go on one of these shoots that we do outside of the country. So usually we travel with a very light team. So it's Trevor, who of course now is the host. Then Mike Joage, who is our director photographer, carries all the camera equipment, and then myself, who is the co-host. And I function as the producer and the set director whenever we do these outings. Now, we usually are a team of about 5 people. So the people that we've left behind are the editors. So what's going to happen is immediately we shoot, end of the day, get to Wi-Fi, do we transfer, send them the files, and they can start on the editing even before we get back to the country. What our schedule looks like is that on day 1 we go to Mahindra HQ, do a few interviews with our doses. Day 2 we go to their plant in a place called Chennai or Chennai. I'll have to check on that a bit later. Day 3 we go to a place called Igatpuri, and we have a 4x4 experience that's been set up with one or two of the Mahindra vehicles that are available. And then on the last day of shooting we go to Chennai, which is where the Mahindra Research Valley is located, and we get to see the future of Mahindra globally and in Kenya specifically. So let's see what's up. We are finally in India. We just crossed out of the airport.
Yes.
We are on the highway on the way to the hotel. Day 1 we are just going to chill. Trey, what's the plan for this week?
The plan of this week is to visit Mahindra, see the processes, how they build these cars, and of course give you tips on the things that are coming into the country, courtesy of Mahindra. And we're quite excited. India, first time. New experience at CBBT on the road.
Kabisa. Mikey,
Yo, what's up, man?
doing his thing already?
Yeah, man.
It's not even
Shooting for
chilling.
India. It's crazy, man. It's beautiful. Incredible India. That's what's up, man. That's what they call it, man. Incredible India.
Put my signs there.
You've got to give a look. Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for
Welcome.
coming us to
Welcome
Mahindra
to
Mahindra.
to India.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Looking forward to a good day.
All the best. Productive.
For the director.
So can I use your name, Trevor?
Yes,
Yeah?
yes,
All
yes,
right.
no problem. Cool.
So Trevor, who is Mahindra? So Mahindra is a very large Indian conglomerate. It's about 21 billion US dollars at last count, with about more than 50% of our revenues coming from outside of India. You know, in the last 70 years, from being an Indian company, we've now evolved to being a true multinational. If you look at it on a map, the shortest distance between the Indian subcontinent and the continent of Africa is actually Bombay to Mombasa. And Kenya is a very, very important country for us on the eastern coast. East Africa has been very, very good for us. It's a natural for us. We were all part of the same heritage. We're all English speaking, primarily right-hand drive, diesel, very similar to the kind of products that we build. And Kenya is a very important market for us. We sell tractors, we sell our pickup trucks, generators, and construction equipment. And the next phase, actually, in our journey in Kenya is to start assembling locally. We believe that you have to assemble locally to get a lower cost structure, to help us tailor the product more to the local consumer. And that's our next step. So we're going to start locally assembling in Mombasa, our Scorpio pickup. And with that, I strongly believe that we will have a much, much bigger play in Kenya, and Mahindra will become a household brand. So that's it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Trevor. We good?
We're good. Thank you.
So right now we are in Mahindra and Mahindra corporate headquarters in Mumbai in India. They're giving us some information about Mahindra's expansion into East Africa. So apparently what's going to happen is that they're going to open an assembly facility at AVA in Mombasa.
Yes.
Yes, so we are getting some information from the Mahindra corporate HQ today. Tomorrow we are going to check out their actual plants they have in a place called Chennai, so that we can, Chenak actually, so that we can do some benchmarking of how they do assembly in India at the HQ
Yes.
versus what's going to be done in Mombasa. Day 3, we are going to do an off-road experience at a place called Igatpuri. So we're going to see these vehicles put to their maximum test. And that's exactly what you usually see on the show. So we're going to do that for you straight from India. Day 4, we look into the future of Mahindra because we're going to the Mahindra Research Valley. So unfortunately on that day, we're not going to be able to film anything, but we're going to get some insights into what Mahindra has in store in the future. So more stuff around electric vehicles, hybrids, and some of the partnerships that they're doing with Ford, with SsangYong,
Yeah.
with some companies in Finland, with the Mahindra in the US. I didn't actually know
they
they
do.
have a research facility in the US. So we're going to give you all of that. So this is what happens when you're on a trip. Usually we'll only say around 5 minutes of this. It takes us about a week to get this to you guys.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned to Cars with Big Boy Trev every Sunday, 6 p.m. KTN Home.